Roles, responsibilities, and boundaries as a teacher in terms of the teaching training cycle. This is a topic I find truly fascinating. So let me walk you through it step by step. Stay with me, not just in this session, but in the sessions to come. Because these conversations will open up a long, meaningful, and highly rewarding discussion. Teacher as a coach. Interesting. Teacher as a coach. In contemporary pedagogy, the role of the teacher extends beyond that of an instructor to that of a coach who guides learners towards academic success and personal growth. Acting as a coach, the teacher facilitates the development of examination techniques, effective revision strategies, and crucial thinking skills. This process involves understanding each learner's strength and areas for improvement, enabling the teacher to provide targeted support and differentiated instruction. A crucial aspect of this role is the teacher's responsibility. Important. Responsibility to support learners who may struggle academically. Through individualized coaching, these students receive the attentions and scaffolding necessary to bridge learning gaps and achieve equitable outcomes within the classroom. By creating an inclusive learning environment, this is very important when I mention inclusive learning. Inclusive learning means creating a learning environment where every student, regardless of background, ability, or need, can participate fully, feel valued, and succeed. So, by creating an inclusive learning environment, the teacher ensures that all students have equal opportunities to progress and succeed. Moreover, coaching fosters motivations and self confidence among learners by offering constructive feedback, setting attainable goals, and celebrating incremental progress. Teachers encourage students to take ownership of their learning journey. This relationship transforms the classroom into a collaborative space where effort, resilience, and self improvement are valued as much as academic achievement. Ultimately, the concept of the teacher as a coach emphasizes the humanistic and developmental dimensions of education. It highlights the teacher's role not merely as a transmitter of knowledge, but as a mentor committed to nurturing potentials, inspiring confidence, and guiding learners towards lifelong success. Practical classroom strategies are important. To enact the coaching role, teachers can integrate specific strategies into daily classroom practice. Number one, goal setting conferences. At the beginning of a term or unit, the teacher meets briefly with individual students to set clear, achievable academic goals such as target grades or specific skills to improve. For example, summarizing text or solving multi step problems. These goals are revisited periodically, allowing teachers and students to discuss progress, adjust strategies, and celebrate improvement. Structured revision sessions plays a vital role. Before examinations, the teacher designs guided revision lessons that model how to prioritize topics, create summaries, and practice past questions under timed condition. Weaker learners receive additional scaffolds such as checklists, partially completed notes, or step-by-step worked example, which are gradually removed as confidence increases. Peer coaching and study partners. The teacher intentionally pairs or groups students so that more confident learners can explain concepts, model processes, and share revision strategies with peers who need support. The teacher monitors these interactions, ensuring that explanations are accurate and that quieter students are actively included in discussions and practice. Ongoing formative feedback is important. Instead of relying only on final grades, the teacher offers regular specific feedback that clearly shows that the student has done well and what they should focus on next. This feedback may be written on assignments, given orally during class activities, or shared in brief one to one conversations, always framed to encourage effort, growth, and persistence. Modeling thinking process is another example. During problem solving, text analysis, or planning a written answer, the teacher thinks aloud to show students how an expert breaks down a task, manages time, and checks work. Students are then invited to practice the same process in pairs or individually, gradually internalizing these strategies as their own. Let me share some real example with you. The coaching role become more concrete when examined through typical classroom scenario. In my language class, I noticed a student consistently scoring low on reading comprehension tests. I scheduled a weekly coaching sessions during independent work time where I modeled how to skim for main ideas, underline keywords, and use context clues. Over several weeks, I watched the student begin to apply these strategies independently in both classwork and tests. In England, I worked with the learner who often left exam questions blank out of fear of making mistakes. I introduced a rough work first routine, encouraging the student to write down any initial idea or calculations and refine it later. I made sure to praise effort and partial solutions, helping shift the learner's focus from avoiding errors to confidently attempting all questions with a growth mindset. Let me share with you another example of preparing a class for high stakes exams. In the final weeks before an external examinations that was in Pakistan FC College, I analyzed past papers to identify common questions types and recurring misconceptions. I structured my lessons as coaching sessions. Students attempted selected questions under timed conditions, received targeted feedback, and discussed strategies such as time management, checking answers, and decoding command words like explain, compare, and evaluate. Through these strategies and examples, my role as a teacher became visible as that of a coach. I supported my weakest learners in closing their gaps while maintaining a rigorous, encouraging, and academically demanding environment for the entire class.